next season.
I think they could be up and coming here. Well, Janja Garnbret is out. She's been beaten in the last 2 comps by Imori. Imori isn't here this weekend. Janja is still herself. She's still focused. And I tell you what, she has to deal with probably more pressure than anyone else. The amount of attention that she gets from people. I mean, yesterday during qualies, every time she came into the stadium, she was mobbed. And every time she would sign every autograph available. It was wonderful to watch. She doesn't push them away. Even though she's total right to, you know, she's in the middle of a qualifying round, and yet she gives everyone time. So Setone quick through the bottom. And Janja will know that she needs to be careful through the bottom half of this route, especially with how slippy the holds will have become with all that chalk on it.
Wow, yeah. You can see on Satone's left arm and right arm the little bandages.
Yeah, the titanium patches. I asked the Japanese team, do they work, and they just sort of said, I don't know. But if it's psychological, I mean, hey, why not? Janja reaches up to the jib on top of the sloper. Janja seems to have 2 modes, doesn't she? There's that sort of dynamic Janja, and then there's this Janja, which is careful, slow, precise.
And it's almost soft, like she holds the holds with a calmness to, you know.
Yeah, it's a great way of describing it. Yeah, again, if you're watching this and you're new to climbing, you're learning about climbing, yeah, the way she grips the holds, it's not over gripping.
And she turns it on at the right moment when she needs to. She's really good at that. Same with Satone right now. He is climbing really slowly and nice.
It's cat-like, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
You can sort of sense the power there, but he's not using it all at once.
Yeah.
Clever heel hook. All right, Janja's got the double clip. She might go for the campus on this. Doesn't
Satone's foot just pops off, but he holds it.
I think that's going to push Yoshiyuki out. Janja uses the heel, stretches up statically.
That didn't look that easy.
No. That last bit of reach she had to sort of push for. She's nearing the top 8, 13th now. Satone resting for a long time here, trusting the slopers.
He's counterbalancing his heel hook with a right toe on that crimp. Brings in the foot, smart. High left foot, looking really controlled.
Real precise.
Yeah, he's slowing down right here, crimping.
And he's now in the top 8. Ogata's out, so, well, that's our top 8 confirmed for the men. He doesn't know that, of course.
That foot switch. Oh, enough juice to hold the crimp.
Oh, no. Tried to kick the right out to save it, but can't. But he's inside of the top 8, so job done for him. And Janja is also inside of the top 8, but she's not used to climbing anywhere but first, but last in the final.
That's right. All the eyes on Janja now. She uses that hold. I don't think any woman had used that hold yet. The right hand.
Oh, goes for the heel for this press up. Camera just compensating for the shade there. That wasn't the sun. Makes the clip, and now you'd think from here Janja would have this. Oh, deep breath though from her.
Wow, yeah.
Breathing hard up there on the wall. Face pressed against the surface of it, trying to shut out everything. Looks like she's recovered though.
She's kind of reading the next sequence. I think she's kind of wondering what she's going to do here.
Yeah, it's whether you stretch all the way to the right, whether you kind of use the guppy.
Because right now, she's just going to crank on that left, on the right crimp. Oh.
Needs to get the left foot up though. If she can, she'll be okay.
Her left thumb was doing all the work.
So
now she's in.
Yeah, so this could be it. She just needs to keep it together. She's third at the moment. Would love to climb last though, and will climb last if she gets this top due to count back.
I can't see her messing this up. Can't.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see.
It's Janja.
Here's Janja. Shaking out though. She's definitely struggling a bit with either fatigue or pump, or maybe she's just taking her time. She's got the time to do it. Wants to make sure it's perfect. It's blind around the corner. Needs to work those feet up. Oh, she does slip. Oh, well, we cursed her. So she won't climb last. And it was a feet thing. She seemed to lose a foot as she went to the left.
It seems like maybe she was resting out of anticipation for the move.
Yeah, I don't think it was a pump thing.
No, not at all. Wow.
She had to breathe very hard at the top. Might have been the heat.
Maybe it was the fact that she was on the right hand crimp, the furthest right hand instead of the left hand, but she doesn't seem happy.
No,
but
she doesn't.
Nonetheless, she's going to be in finals.
Janja Garnbret in third. We saw her slip off the last move. Laura Rogera, Natsuki Tani, Ryu Nakagawa, Vita Luken and Hannah Koik make up our top 8. Coming down, good performances from Kara Kondi and Lana Yip. Impressive from her. Noah Shiran as well. Martina Demel makes top 20. Down at the bottom, Sukma on 15. What a final. Well, thank you, Victor, for joining me here this afternoon.
Thank you, Matt. That was awesome.
It was a good one. We really enjoyed it. So Victor Baudrin in the commentary box from team is about to be announced. Through those curtains, there she is on the stage. And she has a bit of work to do here. She's got 2 good climbers coming up, both of who are above her in the standings if they all top it out with count back.
So all Janja can do now is top the route.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those things, I mean, she's not going to be thinking about that. All she has to do is climb and do it.
Yeah.
We get to analyze it all, but for her, her mind is going to be clearer. So straightforward down low. And Janja's very good at adapting her style to suit the conditions and what she needs to do in different parts of the route. Oh, statically reaches out. That's really stretched out.
Whoa. Okay.
Makes it work.
Yeah.
We haven't seen many jumps on this, have we? Mia and Luca both jumped. Vita, sorry. Both jumped. Janja stretch using all of her reach there to get it.
Also, remember that her finger strength is...
Would you say Janja's got the strongest fingers you've seen in the women's circuit?
Ooh. I don't know. I think so. Like, just as a climber as a whole, she is the best.
Yeah.
For sure. The strongest, in my opinion, watching her climb.
Janja swings out towards the right now. She's using all of that finger strength on those crimps underneath the wall. Crimping underneath and then towards the pockets. Let's find out if she's feeling pockety here today. 3 fingers in once again.
I'm not sure if that's a feeling I've ever had.
Feeling pockety, you should try it, it's great.
Not sure my tendons like it so much, but...
No. Yeah, it's interesting because it is different, isn't it? Being good on pockets and having strong fingers. I mean, they're similar, but they're different skills. You need to train both of them.
Yeah. It's so much more intense when you're on a pocket with only 2 fingers. Obviously, you don't have those other couple fingers to help out. And
yeah, much more open as well. You can't close it off as much. So if you're good at locking off crimps, it doesn't so much help you on those open pockets. Oh, Janja with that little bump up. Right, coming through to the right. Kicks the feet through. Good skills from her. She begins this press now.
that draw just looks so awkward.
It's always right in the face, isn't it?
It's like right on her ponytail. Yeah. But the press is really cool. I like the press a lot.
Yeah, it's a good move. And restful, as Alana was telling us earlier. Janja doesn't in any way look pumped yet. Micro shakes out as she goes forward.
Restful only for one arm, though. There's no way to match it, really. And you could. It would be just really awkward and horrible.
Yes, that left might be more recovered than the right. All right, up
opposite.
to the opposite, yeah. So right, up to the crimps and then pockets next. Straight into it. Really precise climbing from Janja so far. Little adjustment on that. Crosses over the top. Some have been going under. Will she drop back down like others have? She doesn't, not breathing too hard at the moment.
No. Seems very relaxed right now. Sorry.
Yeah, she does know. Total control is Janja. But there's a hard sequence to come. After the hole that everyone's dropped, it's not easy. You still have to work your way all the way around the next big red volume. And now the crowd start to pick up a little bit as Janja nears the high point. 4th at the moment, coming towards the podium place. Crosses through. And this is where these slopers get nasty. Nearly lost it with the feet. Had to kick out to the left and nails the first one. Right, it's all about this second move, though. Can she bring the left in?
And now she's
easy. It's like a different route.
A couple more moves.
Out with the right, locking off that shoulder. And this is where you have to work your way over to the left. Gets awkward.
Whoa, that cross looks really awkward.
And
Very cool.
There is a screw on. She's dancing her feet towards it, dropping down onto it.
Nice. Oh, these crimps look so
like
weird.
Big pebbles, isn't it? She's got a thumb involved. Pressing up. Yeah, it's all about the thumbs through here. One move away from topping out this route. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Blows the chalk off her fingers. Brings the feet through, sets up. And that's a top for Janja. Oh, she didn't top the semi-final route. Oh, hang on, she still hasn't finished off. Must quick the clip draw, she does. Oh, good work from Janja. Well, she's back at topping routes.
That was awesome.
And straight to the top of the leaderboard. Well, game on then. 2 athletes to go. Janja's done what she needs to do.
It's all down to Hana and Jaehyun.
Yeah, this is it. Hanamo Cheunso up next. Oh, and they would have heard that backstage. They'll have heard the shout. They'll know Janja's topped it. They'll know what they have to do. And I've seen a lot of discussions recently about that, about when athletes know that they need to top the route and what that does to them psychologically. Because it's different, isn't it, when you know you have to finish?
Yes, but a good way to think about it is that it's possible.
Yeah, true. So that gives you, that is the end. An interesting final. And there are the results. Janja Garnbret, gold medal with a top. Cheunso, second. Silver for her. And Mia Krampel picks up the bronze. Awesome performance from her. Now, Alana, you're going to go down and interview Janja once again down the bottom. I think we're going to say goodbye, or you're going to come back afterwards?
I don't know.
Up to you, up to you. We'll either see you or not, but if you don't come back, thank you so much for all your work here this evening.
Of course.
We will see you in Japan for sure, but come back and have a chat if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, cool. Well, you're going to head down to the front. I'll see you in a bit. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our final World Cup of the year is done and dusted. Didn't quite see the men and the women together on the head wall as we would have liked to see this new style of route, but a really unique idea and great to see something different here in a final. Brave route setting decisions by them. A tricky men's route underneath the volume, and no one made it through onto the head wall. But the women, they got there. But the top had a sting in the tail, which caused quite a few problems for them in the top half of it. We saw low falls though. Tsukitani 19 plus, never quite looked as comfortable on that. Ryu Nakagawa 29 plus. Vita Lucan 34. And you can see the 34s stacking up as Laura Rogera and Hannah Moyle fell in the same place. Then Mia Krampel got a little higher for that bronze. Cheunso silver with a 40. Looked like she was going to top it out, but then the dual text pinch sent her back down. Janja Garnbret has come back from 2 silvers in a row, which for her would have been a disappointment, to win her 23rd lead World Cup of her career. Can you imagine? That's stat beyond.
Janja, congratulations, first of all. And how does it feel to be standing on the top step of the podium once again?
It feels great to be back on the highest podium. Yeah, definitely feels amazing. Even though today the routes were not that hard, so it was basically all about making a mistake. So I feel bad for Seo because she climbed superb all weekend. But yeah, I'm really happy with my win.
Yeah. So what do you think about this thing that the route setters tried today about sharing the top section of the route with the men?
I really like it actually. I mean, I really like it because they can play a little bit more, like trying to make hard enough for the guys and hard enough for the girls. And I think this was actually the first time that it happened in a World Cup. So I kind of like it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really cool as well. Do you think it could cause the beginning of the route to get too easy at all?
You mean if we share the top
Yeah.
part? I feel like the whole competition, the first part of the routes were like up until the last part were a little bit too easy,
Yeah.
and then it got hard in the last part. I think it does not happen with sharing the top. It didn't happen because of that, but just because it was like that.
Yeah, okay. I understand. Okay. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you to Janja taking a